Back in my early teens, I had never watched Star Trek on TV, nor read the books, so when Dean showed me the film in 2009, I was quite surprised at how much I actually got into it. Into Darkness is based around Starfleet agent John Harrison, who has gone rogue and basically decided to destroy a London base. Captain Kirk, Spock and the USS Enterprise are summoned to Kronos to try and get John Harrison. The look and feel of Star Trek is probably its biggest strength. The whole movie is really nice and the quality is awesome. The soundtrack is surprisingly dull in parts, although key moments such as battles do surprise and are sometimes good as well. I would have preferred a bit more momentum in the soundtrack and for it to give more oomph, should we say, more push towards the movie. The standout actor for me is Zachary Quinto. He does Spock justice, and his funny quirks throughout the whole film was just fantastic, and he really had a massive relationship with the whole of the other acting cast. Chris Pike, who is James Kirk, adds to the drama. I never quite knew what his character was going to do next, which is superb acting. Anton Yelchin, who is Pavel Chekhov, is absolutely hilarious. And the funny thing is, he doesn't mean to be funny. He's just one of them people you look at and he just says one thing and you kind of laugh without him actually having to say a joke. Benedict Cumberbatch, who characterises the villain Khan, is brilliantly dark and manages to fool the audience, but the plot will surprise you. Believe me, at the end you'll be so surprised. In general, the cast of Into Darkness were quite good, although I thought Alice Eve, Carl Urban and also John Clough could slightly improve in places. Star Trek has the bonus of a brilliantly thought out starship. It looks brilliant, so whether it's flying, whether it's in space, or even if it is in the sea, it just looks absolutely awesome. When a main character such as Admiral Pike is killed, then you really see an emotional connection as well. And the scenes of fighting are good, but there should have been more, to be honest, for me. It was just a lack of action throughout. I was really disappointed by the lack of real memorable moments throughout the film. I can't really remember that much about it. It's one of them films which you just forget within a couple of moments. I'd recommend anyone who is a Star Trek film to see this film. It's not going to disappoint, to be fair. But if you're not a science fiction fan, then this probably won't be for you. There isn't enough action in there, and it certainly is a bit dull in places. Comparing it to other sci-fi films such as Avatar, Iron Man and Star Wars, I feel the sequel does fall quite short. Certainly Into Darkness isn't a poor film, but no means does it take any risks. I was very disappointed at the lack of fighting, and even more so the amount of times I was able to drift from the film, as it was boring me. 3 out of 5, average.
Let me explain what's happening here. You are a criminal. I watched you murder innocent men and women. I was authorized to end you. And the only reason why you are still alive is because I am allowing it. So shut your mouth.
Find us online at www.mediapick.co.uk.